Building permit or demolition notice. Make the right choice. I repeat again, building permit or demolition notice. Make the right choice. What is building permit? A building permit is a legal document that authorizes the construction, renovation, and demolition of a building project. So, why building permits? Number one is to ensure safety. For your building to be approved by the Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority, it has to be able to withstand hazardous condition. Like it has to be able to contain measures to curb the risk of fire accidents. It has to meet the safety standard of protecting lives and other amenities installed in your building projects. It has to do with safety, meet up with safety measure to be able to for you to get approval for your building permit. Another reason is zoning compliance. The land use must be ensured in your building plans. It must meet the requirement for the land use, the purpose for which the land is to be used, and also set back the distance between your building project and the road, and also height restriction. It must not be too high in order to ensure safety. Another reason is property value. Building permit ensure that your property has a good value, and it's going to make it appreciate. And in case of marketing your building projects or your property, it will get a good appreciation. Another reason is quality control. Building permits will ensure that you have good building materials for your building projects, like the iron rod, the cement, the sand, the granite, and all other fittings and materials that you are using for your project. They will be inspected for you to have a approved building permit. Non-compliance attract penalties. And what are the penalties? The number one is demolition. You might receive demolition notice if you do not obtain building permit before embarking on your building project. Another penalty is that you could be fined. You could be heavily fined if you do not obtain a building permit before embarking on your building project in your site. Another penalty is financial loss. You could lose a lot of money that you have budgeted for your building project if you fail to meet up with the requirements to obtain your building permits. So, what are the procedure for obtaining building permits? Number one is you submit your plan. Get a good architect or a structural engineer to draw your plan so that it can meet up with the required standard. Number two is you pay the required fees. You pay the required fees that is required to get your building approval. So having done that, you wait for approval. You wait for approval until your building permit application is being reviewed and approved. Then you can commence construction at site. So if you find this information valuable, please like, share, save, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Olusegun Michael Adeniyi, the anchor of Estate Guide series and your credible real estate agent. Estate Guide series is your number one guide in real estate investment, simplifying land and housing matters in Nigeria. Meet me in my next video. Thank you very much.